Election week is finally upon us for this 2024 season, everybody, and America's got a crazy week ahead with folks eager to see the results of whatever ballot counts mean most to them. Here at High at 9 News, we care most about whatever cannabis initiatives are being voted on and whatever effect the results mean to our industry. In addition to the countless lives changed for better or worse, there's a whole lot of money at stake too. How much money, might you ask? According to MJ Biz Daily's Andrew Long, citing the most recent MJ Biz fact book, he projects the emerging cannabis markets on this year's ballot to generate as much as $3 billion in their first year of operating alone. To be more specific, if voters approve ballot initiatives in the proposed adult use markets of Florida and North Dakota, alongside medical programming in Nebraska, $3 billion could be generated their first year and $4.3 billion by the fourth year. Yes, South Dakota's up for legalization again too, but judging on their ignoring IM 29 initiative's existence, I'm guessing that MJ Biz does not think it's got a snowball's chance in hell of passing through Governor Kristi Noem's puppy-killing gravel pit. So we'll just focus on the others.
Jesus. God, Rico.
Year one. That's quite a few B's out the gate. How are they breaking it down? The fact book projects Florida to dominate the revenue with a potential of $2.9 billion in adult use sales in the first year due to its large population and tourist market rivaling California and Michigan. Polls suggest that Amendment 3 in Florida could pass, but launch timing may depend on legislative support. Something that we all know that Amendment 3 is lacking, being proposed in a red state with the governor and reigning party in charge vehemently against its passing. North Dakota's adult use market, if approved, is expected to generate $70 million year one, reaching $115 million by year four. Very modest numbers when seen next to Florida's, but fruitful in the grand scheme of things, given the state's population of just 784,000 people. It pales in comparison to the 6 million in metropolitan Miami alone. Nebraska's medical program is projected at $50 million initially, growing to $102 million by year four if initiatives 437 and 438 pass. We will be watching. All in all, if successful, these three state measures would mean 60% of the U.S. population could use cannabis, with 78% having access to medical.
That's the wrong
I'll always take the first projected years of revenue generation in emerging markets with a grain of salt, though. There's never been enough information available to account for political hurdles to clear once ballots are cast one way or the other. However, should everything work out in favor, 60% access to legal and 78% to medical are definitely numbers that I love seeing. We all know that the importance lies in providing safer access to meds across the board and folks no longer having to risk it all on parking lot procurement or unregulated hemp derivatives. But what do the rest of you guys think? What are the odds of all three actually getting passed? Is MJ Biz spot on with their predictions of $3 billion first year out of Florida, North Dakota, and Nebraska? I'm Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street for High at 9 News, and I'd love to hear what the rest of the team thinks about this one.
And $3 billion they're predicting just from the three markets. Is that right, Rico?
Year one. Well, it's pretty much $2.9 billion out of Florida.
Yeah.
And then the other, the rest is just split between Nebraska and North Dakota.
Well, it has to pass first, you know what I mean, in Florida before they can just count all that cash, you know what I mean? So it's kind of right. Premature. I feel like this is probably put out there for the stock bros that are trying to pump up the marijuana stocks.
I was about to say, I feel like I'm reading an investor deck's financials. Like, okay, tell me about how you're making $1 million this year and you've opened nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, exactly. All of these projections, like I said, I always take them with a grain of salt, because we all know there's going to be a ton of lawsuits. We all know that there's going to be a bunch of people fighting over who gets what and how these regulations even get passed. So I don't think so. What they say?
I'll tell you what.
It's going to be like $1 billion the first year in New York. Wasn't that the original projection?
Something like that. I'll tell you what's not passing. South Dakota. Kristi Noem has made her position very clear. She refuses to even discuss cannabis. Like, she will not. A lot of trust companies are held in South Dakota because of their favorable trust laws. But if she finds out that they're holding assets for cannabis, she's snatching their trust licenses. So like, I don't think that South Dakota, you guys are gonna have to just drive on up the border.
Well, hold on, we're gonna go into South Dakota later on in the show. Yeah, that's.
I'll stay off my soapbox until then.
Yeah.
No, your soapbox is good. I think we all agree on that, and it's sad because I think CBD could have been good for that poor puppy that she shot in the head, shot in the face.
Oh God!
Shots fired, literally.
Stop the dog! They're shooting the cats. They're shooting the dogs, Jason.
Man, what do you think about?
It would have been very interesting if she was a vice presidential candidate instead of JD Vance, though.
She wouldn't. There's no way, bro. Stop it.
It would have been a totally different race.
You know what's funny is
Dick Cheney might have co-signed her then.
Oh my God!
No,
I like that one. I see what you did there.
Shoot.
Oh boy. You have any thoughts on this, Matthew St. Germain? They're projecting $3 billion between 3 states if legalization passes. 2.9 of it is Florida alone.
You are muted, my brother.
You're on mute, Matthew.
Help. He needs help. Send help.
The cat got his tongue. The cat got his tongue.
I need an adult. Help.
Oh, man.
Have you seen my mommy?
Mm-hmm.
He's caught on the other side of the matrix right now.
Oh boy. Well, shout out to the Cold Memo who just threw in a super chat. It says, I heard Jason is a huge fan of hemp seltzers.
It's true. He loves them.
I don't know about all that. You know what? I'm a big fan.
The word you used was yummy, Jason.
Hey, Jason, what do you think about hemp seltzer poles?
What?
The way Jason just closed his mouth when I said he called them yummy.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna address that, huh?
No.
Hemp seltzer poles out of Iowa. Think about that.
You guys are crazy, man.
We're gonna keep it rolling into a can of hemp seltzer, Jason?
Yeah. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. We're gonna roll right into a commercial, and we're gonna be right back.